percent of his PSG paycheck. Jackson, what do you make of this situation? I know people are saying he cheated or whatnot, but that still doesn't entitle the woman having to get half of his stuff for just 3 years of commitment. Do you think that this is something that all men should strive to do or strive to be? Because honestly, man, he taught me a few lessons that day.
You see, as all mama boys around the world, we are smart. that is one thing you will never take from us, and that is probably the best thing you could do. I mean, I always thought about putting my assets into someone's name who is younger than me. One of my younger relatives or so, who I know won't be using it or anything like that. But to put it in his mom's name, every single thing. I mean, she wanted half. You can get half or nothing, so you still get nothing. Go with what you came with. Get out of here.
Yeah, and the craziest thing now is that she has to pay him more because she has to pay him half of her assets, considering that he has none legally. So it's just a crazy situation overall.
He's absolutely cheated the system, and feminists can't believe it.
Honestly, I hope this loophole exists when I'm about to get married, man. I swear. But moving on.
Yeah.
From Accra and that entire situation to Spain, La Liga, where we would have most of the rest of the news for the rest of the day. Ingo Martinez to Barcelona confirmed, just waiting on La Liga to finalize the whole details behind the transfer for financial fair play. Jackson, good signing, yes or no? Rating out of 10. He's for free, by the way. Remember?
Yeah, Inigo is a good signing. He is a good signing. And Barca do need a centre half. You could give that rating maybe a 7. Or an 8, basically it's a free, so you can give it an 8. Good player, but another problem with La Liga, with all the talent staying in your league and a player of Inigo Martinez caliber going for free to one of the biggest clubs in the league, it's not good for the team. But it is a good move for Barcelona and a good move for Inigo. He can tell his grandkids he played for Barcelona.
Fair enough. Moving on from that, and to Real Madrid, their long-time rivals. Bobby Firmino, who, as we said earlier in the season, confirmed to leave Real Madrid, is apparently going to be signed. Confirmed to leave Liverpool is apparently going to be signed by Real Madrid. Jackson, what do you make of this? I think it's an excellent move for his career, moving from rubbish to greatness.
Boy, you're taking shots. Listen, it's a good move for Bobby Firmino, and it is a good move for Real Madrid because they do need a number 9. I mean, I could quiz you who the hell Benzema's backup is. You couldn't tell me because I have no idea if they even have a backup striker. Firmino, he's younger than Benzema, luckily. So, he can get a few good years the way he does drop deep. You can get Rodrigo, Vinicius, Valverde. You can get them all into the game as well. So it would be a really good move, especially when Benzema does need a rest. You can actually see it. And I think, they're bringing back the Galactico days, aren't they?
Yeah, I guess they are. Signing old. Well, not really old. He ain't that old. Signing up in age veteran strikers. That's the policy that made them succeed in the past, and maybe they're going for it again. But from Firmino to another who has seemingly improved his favorability in Madrid, and it's Marco Asensio. Marco Asensio has been finding the net off the bench recently, seemingly a person that has accepted his role at Madrid, and honestly, he's been tearing it up. Jackson, what do you make of him?
Well, I always listen. Earlier in the season, when they said Asensio was going to be leaving on a free and signing for Barcelona, and I kept saying that doesn't make sense, and people were saying, "Oh, it's coming from Spain. It's coming directly from this guy and this guy." And I'm like, where in history have you ever seen somebody leave on a free at that to join the biggest rivals? I mean, Tevez left for money. Ronaldo left for money because he only spent 1 year at Real Madrid. I mean, it doesn't happen. And now it's come out that he's not going to actually be going to Barca. He may sign an extension. I mean, if Asensio wants to be a big part player, fine, that's great. And they do have a left-footed right winger that they don't have in the rest of the squad as well. So it's a good move for the squad. It's a good move for Asensio. And Ancelotti wants to keep him, so it's great all around.
Yeah, and as I said, he's been finding a little bit of form recently. There's been a lot of questions over his fitness. You don't need have to be 90 minutes fit if you can come on in the last 30 minutes and bang bangers. A certain Anthony Martial taught me that. Rodrigo. But moving on from him and to the last topic in Spain before we bounce back over to England to wrap up. And we've said this earlier in the show, so I don't really see the need to say it again, but Jude Bellingham prefers Real Madrid, fits Real Madrid system. What do you think his signing would mean for Real Madrid in the next 10 seasons? Because, bear in mind, with his signing, Madrid is essentially set for the rest of this era. Because you have Eduardo Camavinga, barring any serious mishaps, right? You have the likes of Eduardo Camavinga, you have Federico Valverde, right? You have Jude Bellingham coming into that. And forgive me, but who's the last one again?
Bro, you're forgetting Aurelien Tchouameni?
Yes, Tchouameni, right? You're essentially set for the next couple of seasons. You're essentially set. And even if one goes, you still have a full midfield three there. And then you even have my boy Rodrigo that can slot in at right middle when you need it to. Right? You have Vinny that can slot into left mid if you need him to. So your midfield is essentially A-OK for the next 10 years. What do you think this means for Real Madrid? Could this be an era of rejuvenation for the club in the sense that they would dominate the Liga, they would dominate the Champions League continuously for the next couple seasons?
I mean, I'm not even going to say if anymore, but when Jude does go to Real Madrid, it's going to be hell for the rest of Europe because no one will be able to compete with that midfield. As you rightly said, Valverde, Bellingham, Tchouameni, Modric is going to be here forever. Camavinga, it's fantastic. You know, it's brilliant. They got some good ones coming out of the Castilla, and I mean you can't knock them. Real Madrid they're going to be the Galacticos again, and over the next 10 seasons, maybe even win every single trophy that's available. They may produce another Ballon d'Or winner in that time as well, whether it's Bellingham or it's Vinicius or Fede Valverde. You know, it's gonna be hell for the rest of Europe. Really hell.
Yeah, I agree. And all things considered, Barcelona are apparently trying to do the same thing with Pedro Gavi, Frenkie de Jong. You know, it's gonna be interesting in La Liga for the next 3-4 years. It's going to be highly interesting to see what happens. And honestly, I think this could rival, not be better than, but rival to the success faced by La Liga when Messi and Cristiano was there. Because while it's not two individual players, it's two midfields. And the battle between two midfields and two defenses, oh man, I can't wait to see that, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But moving on from Bellingham to the last couple topics today, and Klopp, it is said that if Jurgen Klopp, rumor has it, from multiple sources, that if Jurgen Klopp fails to win the next game, his head is on the chopping block for Liverpool. Are there any basis to these rumors? Because at this point, these are just rumors for me. There's no way I think that Liverpool are going to sack Klopp if they lose the next match. I know they're playing against, I don't remember, a team that isn't necessarily top in the league currently. Wait.
They're playing Leeds, man. They're playing Leeds.
Yeah, that team from somewhere in England. They're playing Leeds United. Do you think that these rumors are true? Because I can see it happening. If you lose to Leeds, man, you automatically deserve a sack. Club. Do you think this will happen?
I mean, no, I have no idea. Well, not no idea, but I have no Yeah, I have no idea why those rumors are around. I don't think it will happen at all. I think Klopp is safe. Klopp will see out at least until December of the next season because I don't see FSG's board sacking him when he's already got the fans on his side, and they'll just turn on the board. It's not going to be a good look for them. They have some morals, unlike some other American owners. I don't see Klopp getting sacked at all. No, not in the near future.
All right, and moving to the penultimate topic of the day. Speaking of owners, Todd Bowley, proving money doesn't buy happiness. Money doesn't buy trophies, as many people made Chester City out to be. Jackson, if Chelsea do not win a title in the next 2 years, Bowley puts this club up for sale. And would it be then the worst takeover in football history? Because while he has certainly provided them with talent in terms of on the pitch, he hasn't provided them with talent to lead those on the pitch. That's like having an army of Panzer tanks or an army of aircraft and making a sailor, for example, a sailor. Doesn't make sense. They're not specialized. No stick given to tool. I'm referring to the others. Do you think it would go down as the worst takeover in football history that were to happen? In terms of money lost, in terms of damaged reputation, and in terms of, just overall.
I think if he does put the club up for sale, then it's an awful decision. Bowley just buys like he's playing FIFA or Football Manager. He just goes out with an unlimited checkbook and just says, "Okay, I'll pay you this. Give me that player." Done. Doesn't consult the managers or anything. That's why he sacked the entire club. I have someone close who keeps telling me that Chelsea actually bought a club. They didn't just buy it. Bowley didn't just buy players. He bought a whole club because everything inside the club has changed, and that's true. I have no idea what he thinks he's doing. That I just think he has no idea, and I think he needs footballing people around him, like real footballing people, because he's gonna run this club into the ground fast if he stays.
I mean, technically, right? As a Manchester United fan, what I'm saying, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed if he stays the next couple of seasons.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either. I could tell him Harry Maguire is the best defender in the world, and I get 100 million for him.
Exactly. We could say, hey, guess what? Give us $100 million plus Mikhailo Mudryk, and we give you Harry Maguire or Jean-Axel Twanzé. Anyone, just give us something. But moving on to the final topic of today, and right as we're about to run out of time, seemingly, Declan Rice has been linked with Newcastle United. Declan says he wants to play Champions League football. Newcastle are in a Champions League position. Do you think they make it over Tottenham/United? And do you think he will accept that?
I think Declan will go to Arsenal. I'm sorry. I don't see any other club actually going for him. If most of Newcastle's budget for the summer will be on Moussa Diaby. That's what I know. They want a new right winger, and he's the guy who checks all the boxes. They've been wanting James Maddison, and they want Yuri Tielemans as well. Combined, it will be about 40-50 million because Leicester will go down and Tielemans is on a free. So, I don't see Declan Rice going to Newcastle. Spurs, that's a joke. And if he goes to Arsenal, is the team because Chelsea have too many midfielders to count. They can't add another one. And United, again, Sale, you have to wait on that. And for the price quoted, it's only Arsenal that will be in this race.
Fair enough. Well, we heard it here first, guys. Declan Rice may be going to Arsenal ahead of Newcastle. But with that being said, that is the last bit of action today for the GZ Sports Transfer Roundup. It was a special show. I was the one leading it. Normally it was Jackson, but thank you, Jackson. Thank you. All credits out to you, to the fans. All credits out to everyone. Shout out to my man Scott Parker. You know what I'm saying? Jackson, is there anything you have to say before we wrap up?
Bro, we got 15 seconds. Shut your mouth. But hey guys, I'm not sure if we're going to be live on Sunday or whatever. We'll try to be. But follow GZ_sports22 and on YouTube as well. Well, we'll just catch you guys next time.